Minestrone Toscano. Can you believe something this good is also super healthy? It's winter, so it's time for soup, but we're not gonna make any soup, we're gonna make minestrone Toscano, which is, well, like a soup, but a few layers higher. And of course, as the name suggests, Toscanos from Tuscany. So this is a soup typical of Tuscany. The reality is that versions of this are eaten throughout of Italy, especially throughout central Italy. So let's start with the ingredients. So we got some Italian Cavolo Nero, some really ugly but very tasty celeriac. We have some leek. If you don't have leeks, you can substitute with some onions, some potatoes, I like the red ones, carrots, tomatoes, some orzo, salt, and here it's very important the olive oil, because you want an olive oil that really brings out all the flavor of the vegetable. We're going to be using Olistico. This is the one my family does, and is the one I love to use. Now this soup is all about seasonality. You want to have vegetables that are in seasons right now, and once you do, the next step is the prep. It's all about the prep. We're going to make it into little cubes, and we're going to try to make everything look more or less the same size, so it cooks evenly throughout. So we're going to start usually with the soffritto, which is going to be the leek, it's going to be the carrots. Oh my goodness, I knew I forgot an ingredient. We need celery. Okay, let's get it. And we're back with the celery. Okay, now we got everything. A little trick when you do the prep is get yourself a container like this. Here we're gonna put all the rubbish. So let's prep in the order which we're gonna be cooking them. Carrots. And for the carrots, the way I like to prep them, off two sides. We create ourselves a flat surface just by slicing something like this. And here you want to do equally sized cubes. We then pile them up and we make this into sticks. And then the sticks into cubes. And then you want little cubes like this. And now I'm gonna spare you all the cutting and I'm gonna fast forward. With the carrots done, let's move to the celery. Same concept, all squares, well, cubes. Of a similar size. For the celery, usual shebang, try to make it the same size as the carrots. With our celery done, we move to the leek. Take the top off, well, the bottom and the top. And by the way, all of this you can throw away or you can use it to make some stock. Cut in half. And we just slice it. And our Holy Trinity, with the change of onion for leek, is done. In a large pot, extra virgin olive oil, our good Italian one, and we start adding the Trinity. Pinch of salt, this will help us to get the moisture out quicker, and we're gonna leave this for 5 minutes. I find the peeler is the easiest thing to give this a clean. Usual deal. Strips and then cubes. I wonder if celeriac would make nice fries. Well, video idea for next time. With the celeriac done, we move on to the potato. Cutting the potato into strips, similar theory as with the carrots, create a flat surface. You pile the slices into sticks and the sticks into cubes. I do love this recipe, but the prep is a pain in the butt. Okay, we are nearly done. So potatoes, done. Celeriac, done. These potatoes can be bothered, so we're not gonna do it. And with this, we wanna take the skin off. We're gonna do it in a moment. So to do that, we're gonna make a little crisscross. Oops, let's get the knife cleaned. Little crisscross like that. This has been cooking for about 6-7 minutes. And we have the celeriac and the potato. Give this a mix, make sure that all the flavors mix together. And now we add the water. You want enough water to barely cover all your mixture. Lower the heat. Hat is on. Heat is low. Now we finish the last couple of things and then we just need to wait. Cavolo Nero is absolutely stunning. If you never tried it, I suggest you do. And to clean it is really easy. You take the leaf, you hold the stem, and then with your thumb, index finger, you pull. This stick is really hard. This is very tender. This one is also fantastic to just cook with some olive oil, garlic and chili in a pan. Chop it out nice and thin on some nice crusty warm bread, extra virgin olive oil, salt. Man, this is an amazing bruschetta. This one we're gonna bunch it and slice it. Nice and thin. To be able to peel easily the tomato, you just have boiling water, put this in, you count to 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, you lift them up. Then we take a little knife and look, it just peels right off. Of course, if you need the tomato cold, you can put it in an ice bath. For this recipe, we just need to be able to peel it easily. So this way is super easy to do. After about half an hour, this is bubbling nicely. We're gonna add our Cavolo Nero and the tomatoes I've just chopped up, peeled and chopped up. This needs to cook from the beginning to end about an hour and a half. If you see that the water starts to dry up too much, just add a little bit more. So keep an eye on it. The lid will help you so that the water doesn't evaporate as much. But you can see here, after I've added these extra things, it's a little bit too dry. So a little bit of water. And the lid back on. And for the final part of the puzzle, when you got about 10 minutes to go, in with your orzo. And this will be cooked with all this fantastic water from our soup. Just a splash of water extra, lid back on, and 10 minutes and we're ready. I like to keep everything into little bits. I kind of like the texture of the bits with the orzo. One alternative is to take just a little bit of the minestrone, say like a fourth of the minestrone, blend it and then put it back in. That kind of creates that maybe smoother with a little bit of bits. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and do it. And check it out, after an hour and a half, this is ready. I adjusted it for salt at the end. Now let's plate it. To eat this, you want it like this. Nice plate. Oh. This is healthy and is super, super tasty. And then you need two things to finish it off. A good extra virgin olive oil, just like that. And then some Parmigiano Reggiano as if it's snowing. And this is some serious minestrone Toscano. So after the olive oil and after the Parmigiano, we get to taste it. I love seasonal vegetables, full of flavor, super healthy, super tasty. Even the kids are gonna eat it. So go ahead, be healthy, and you're gonna be really happy. Buon appetito.